Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot and Oracle. Thank you for joining me. This is a collective reading for the Karmic Collective. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the energy that's floating around out there in the Karmic Collective and what the Karmics are actually up to right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull our cards of what the karmic energies are up to right now. Okay, what are they doing? What energy are they in? What are they scheming? What's going on with karma? Okay, we're just going to get as much information as we possibly can here. Okay, we have redemption, absolution, forgiveness, and penance. Okay, we're not done though. We're going to get some more cards. Wow, that one really just jumped out. We got 32, sea storm, calm amid chaos. Wow. Okay. So let's keep going until we get all of our cards. Oh, we got 21, the 12 dancing princesses. You know what I notice about this? There is a mirroring in this card because of the 21 and the 12. So that really, really jumps out to me right now with the mirroring. And you know what I just heard from Spirit? I heard the mirroring is that the karmics are in 12 energy, hanged man. Okay, and the divine energy is the world. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So let's keep going. Okay, so I dropped one. I just do not like the way those flew out and fell off the table, so let's go ahead and pull another one. Okay, we have Midnight and the Urban Farmer. Fifth House, Creativity. Candelabra, Invitation, Party, Event. So I'm just going to move these up just a little bit so we have a little bit more room. The struggles of having 100 tarot decks, right? Who can relate? I know someone out there can relate like me. Okay. Okay, just a few more cards here. We got Mindful, Practice Inner Peace. For the karmic energy here, we got Six of Cups in reverse. We got broke, low on funds. We've got the arts, which is interesting because the fifth house is also about the arts. But with Midnight, I feel like this is the dark side of art, is what I'm getting here. Like some kind of dark art or the dark side of art or the dark side of your creativity is what I'm feeling here with the arts and creativity in fifth house. I am also getting the very specific message that There's a karmic out there who had a lot of talent in the arts, okay? They were very, very creative, but they have used their creativity in less than honorable ways. They have used their creativity to manipulate, to create chaos in other people's lives, to enchant others with lies, okay? And this gift, this creative gift that they had is being taken, okay? It's being taken away from spirit because they have abused it. They have abused their own spiritual gift. And this, in a way, is like a dark art, being very manipulative with the talent, with the creative talent. Okay? And manipulating and influencing others in a dark way or in a bad way, in a negative way. All right? We have the shadow card here. Okay. So we have all our cards. Let's start with the number 1 card here. We got number 20, redemption, absolution, forgiveness, penance. So I can see that the Karmic Collective is really receiving some karma right now. Okay, karma is really hitting them hard. And this karma is from past deeds that they've done with the 6 of Cups in reverse. This karma is also for any karmics that have tried to split up soulmates, twin flames. Okay, they're receiving karma as well. All right, so this is karmics who have used their creative skill or creative gift for a very dark cause or a dark, dark purpose, and karmics who were actually trying to come in between soulmates or twin flames, in between destiny, in very creative, dark ways, is what Spirit is telling me. These are karmics who was reaching out to divine masculines in the middle of the night, inviting them out to party, inviting them out to drink, do substances, okay? Trying to entice the masculines in dark ways. They're receiving karma. A lot of karmics are receiving karma through their money, okay? A lot of these karmics are broke. They're low on funds. They do not have the energy or the creativity to get themselves out of this hole they financially dug themselves into. I feel like financially for a lot of these karmics, the past is catching up with them in very creative ways, okay? And this is in regards to finances. A lot of these karmics, they are stressed out. They cannot stop thinking about money, about how broke they are, and their mind is like a one-track mind, and the more they try to push it, the more they try to figure something out, the more they try to find a solution to their money problems, to their financial problems, it seems like the more they lose, the more money they lose. Okay, and so they go into this hole, they dig their hole deeper, and it seems like they're having a very hard time getting out of it. They're also developing a victim mentality, okay? So they believe they're a victim in the situation because they are really trying hard financially is what I'm seeing here, and they're just not able to make a difference, okay? So there is a victim mentality. So a lot of these karmics are sinking further and further into debt as well, is what I'm getting. And the more they try to get out of it, the further they sink into it. And for the karmics receiving that karma, this is from taking advantage of people in their past, people who have offered them kindness, people who have offered them something, offered them help, especially financial help. Okay, they're receiving their karma through being broke and not being able to see their way out of that. We have midnight here showing it's dark, okay? In the middle of midnight, you cannot see the sun. You know, it's like pitch black. So we have darkness here. They're stuck in that hole. They can't see the sunlight because that hole is so deep financially for these karmics. So for a lot of them, they're losing a lot of their possessions, things that they own, from debt, from having to sell it or getting repossessed even. With redemption here, with penance, Spirit is really pushing some of these karmics to apologize, to make right what they've done in the past, to right the wrongs from the past. And Spirit is trying to tell them that they will receive a greater peace of mind, that they will actually receive inner peace. And for a lot of these karmics, they do not know what inner peace feels like because they've always felt so chaotic on the inside, like a storm constantly raging on the inside. And so they act that out. They act very karmic, but Spirit wants them to actually say they're sorry. Spirit is giving them a chance to ask for forgiveness, absolution, and to receive redemption. Spirit actually wants some of these karmics to actually say those words to the people that they hurt, to actually go to them and tell them, hey, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for whatever it is. But Spirit wants them to apologize. Spirit wants them to give them the chance for redemption. But these karmics are pushing it away. They're stubborn. They don't want to apologize. These karmics never apologize for their wrongs. Instead, they take a victim mentality. So they will wrong someone and then take the victim mentality that they are the ones who have been wronged in some way. That's simply not true. Okay, it's simply not true. And we have the mirroring here. They like to flip things around. They like to reverse things. Okay, they like to victim blame, hurt others, and then pretend they are the ones who was hurt. Especially when the one they hurt stands up for themselves. They will pretend they are the victim and they are the ones that were hurt. And so we have karma coming in here. Spirit wants these karmics to apologize, to publicly apologize to the ones they've hurt, the people they've manipulated. Okay? To receive absolution, to receive forgiveness. So there's a choice here for the karmics. Okay? There is a choice. There is forgiveness. There is a way to avert the karma that is coming in for them. And that's to acknowledge their wrongs. That's to ask for forgiveness. And really mean that. Because Spirit wants to see these karmic energies acknowledge that they have been wrong. And with that acknowledgement, there is an enlightenment. There is a passing of a test from Spirit. And it shows Spirit, you have learned a lesson, that you have seen the wrong in your ways. And so with that apology is a passing of a test. For these karmics, these are karmics who like to blame and go after people. Okay, go after divine feminines is what I'm seeing here. And like, just try to hurt them in any way they can. Lie about the divine feminines, manipulate people around the divine feminine, try to turn people against the divine feminine, okay? And then take a victim mentality. Spirit wants those karmics to apologize. There is karma incoming. Spirit wants these karmics to be able to be sorry, to be able to say they're sorry, to take responsibility. And in that, Spirit will lift their emotional burdens, any burdens that they may be carrying off of their shoulders. Notice how her shoulders are free. Her eyes are looking up. She's sincere. She's apologizing. And Spirit has lifted those emotional burdens off of her shoulder because it was sincere. And she has passed a test. Okay. So a lot of these karmics are being tested. Spirit wants to know if they have learned anything over the past. I'm getting 2 years. I'm seeing a 2 to 5 years. Spirit wants to know if they've learned anything. So let's clarify this redemption card with a tarot card. Oh, wow, we have two that really just jumped out. So we got the 8 of Cups. With this 8 of Cups, Spirit is saying, have you learned a lesson? Are you ready to go deeper? Are you ready to walk away from the hurt, the pain that you have inflicted on others and fulfill something more satisfying, something more fulfilling, something more emotionally fulfilling than harming others, manipulating people? Okay, notice the sun is out there by the clouds. Spirit is watching. Okay, Spirit is watching. The universe sees everything. We have the 9 of Coins here. Okay, with the 8 of Cups. So 8 and 9. Spirit wants to see progress. Spirit wants to know if these karmics have made progress, if they are ready to leave all of that messy behavior that they have been exhibiting behind them, and to prove they're going to leave it behind them with an apology. So the karmics are faced with hardship right now, especially emotional hardship, financial hardship. Okay, but guess what? There is fulfillment. There is redemption. There is security. And it is available. But they have to show that they have learned something in order to receive it, in order to receive a blessing. You have to open yourself up to the blessing. Okay, you cannot be completely closed off. All right, and the universe does not want to bless anyone that is harming other people, attacking other people, manipulating people. The universe doesn't want to bless them. So yeah, these karmics have been going through a hard time. I can see it, especially financially, but guess what? There's hope. Okay, there's hope. So Spirit wants these karmics to take that next step up in their own spiritual evolution. But they have to show that they have learned from everything that they've done in the past, all the pain that they've caused, all the harm that they've caused, all the struggles that they actually have went through. Spirit wants to see that they've learned something from going through all of that. So Spirit's asking them the question, have you learned something? Okay, let me see it then. Put it into action. Put it into words. All right, it's time to talk the talk and walk the walk to avert more karma, to avert the chaos that is coming the karmic's way with the sea storm here. So in the sea, she's in the middle of the sea. There's a lot of waves. It's very dark. She looks very lost. Okay, she looks very lost in a chaotic sea. And that is where this karmic is heading. That is exactly where this karmic is heading. But Spirit doesn't want to punish this karmic, the karmic collective. Spirit wants to give them a hand. The universe wants them to move up. The universe wants them to spiritually evolve. So it's up to them to show what they have learned, to show that they have actually grown. We got 32 here, which is a 5. This is changes. And this is also conflict heading the karmic's way. For some of these karmics with sea storm, they are getting ready to be betrayed. For some of these karmics that have children, they're going to be betrayed by like their own children. That's what I'm getting here. Like they're going to have a child speak out against them or be betrayed by their child in some sort of way. Okay, I'm getting that here with the 5th house, 6 of Cups, and with this card. I think for a lot of these karmics, I feel the energy that they owe their child an apology. They owe their child an apology. They owe Divine Feminine an apology. And they have not done that. Okay? These karmics have not made peace with their past. They have not reconciled the past. And they actually don't even feel bad for what they've done to others. Not even karmics who have children, they don't even feel bad for what they have done to their children. For some of these karmics, they have stolen money from their child even. Okay, and I feel that karma for someone could be repaid. Okay, like their child's going to take money from them. All right, but I feel for a lot of them, this is conflict with a child. This is information coming out from their child. Okay, is what I'm getting. For some of these karmics, their child is going to come out and speak openly, like publicly, about their childhood, okay, and things that took place in their childhood and how it was a very dark time in their life and it was very chaotic, okay. So for some of them, they're going to be speaking about this, okay. And people are going to hear who this karmic really is through their own children. So that's one of the messages that I'm picking up. For some of these karmics with 6 of Cups in reverse and with Sea Storm, they're losing a home. Okay, they're losing a place to live. They could be homeless. And it's like they're having a very hard time finding a new home, finding a place to live because they're very, very low on money. And the universe is not looking out for them right now. The universe wants to see growth. Okay. And the karma that of losing your home, being homeless, okay, being without a place to live or a place to stay, the karmics that are going through that, all right, is actually karmics who had a huge hubris. They were very, very arrogant. They put others down. They thought they were on top of the world. They had a huge ego and they crushed other people and they crushed people under them. And they did this on purpose and they did this as if they were in a trance and they didn't even think about it. They just did it. Notice how the eyes are glossed over. So this karmic, their arrogance, their ego, their hubris has created so much destruction in other people's lives that they have not even thought twice of. So destruction, chaos, a lot of emotional turmoil is coming in for these karmics. So for some of them, they're losing a home and their children in some way, okay? Like, I don't know, maybe their children have to stay with someone else because they don't have a home or something along those lines. And just take what resonates in the particular situation that you're actually looking into, because I know a lot of you that watch my channel is cross-watchers on these karmic readings. Okay, so again, take what resonates in the situation that you're looking into. We have the 8 of Cups, which is Scorpio energy to me. We have the 9 of coins, which is Virgo energy to me. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify these storms coming in with a tarot card. All right, and for the karmics who are receiving karma for their arrogance and for their ego. And for the people that the karmics have tried to destroy, okay, whatever the karmics have caused you to lose, or it felt like you lost, you have still been supported, right? If you look back at it, it's like you haven't really lost anything. Maybe it's a little tiny bit harder, but I feel like the universe has sent in support for you, okay? This is for the people that the karmics with the egos have attacked. So the universe has come in to support you, okay? Look at that. All right, and that's for the people that the karmics have tried to literally like destroy something in their life, and it's all because of their ego. This could also be karmics who were like at the top of their game and just destroyed people that were under them, okay, and did this purposely and manipulatively. So with the 2 of Cups, you know, those people that the karmic has done this to have support. Okay, they're not down and out. They didn't lose their home. They didn't lose their children, you know, whatever it is in your particular situation or the karmic situation. But however, the karmic's receiving this karma. Okay. And again, it's not to punish. It is not to hurt anyone. The universe literally wants to see that growth. Okay? When you focus on destruction in your life for so long, focusing so much on destroying things around you, other people's relationships, other people's jobs, other people's money, whatever it is, other people's emotions, when you constantly focus on that, that's what you're manifesting towards you. And I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret that I know. I like to call this, and I've never heard anyone else speak about this. So you're about to hear something that you probably have never heard before. And I like to call this the spiritual law of consent. Most of you believe that consent, a spiritual consent, means someone agreed for you to read into them, or someone agreed for you to do spell work on them, or whatever it is. You have to get that consent. They have to agree, right? There is another way to receive spiritual consent, and this consent happens naturally. It naturally gives the consent to the universe, okay? And here's how it works. If you have done something against someone else, if you have lied against someone else, if you have harmed someone else, if you've done spell work on people without their permission, guess what? By the law of nature, you have given consent for that to be done to you. That's the way the universe works. It goes both ways in the spiritual community. So, if you've done something to someone, you did not have their consent, you've committed a spiritual crime, and you actually gave consent for this to be done to you, for spell work to be done to you, for whatever it is you did to someone else, you have spiritually given consent for that to be done to you. And that's the way that it works. That is karma's area right there. So a lot of you don't realize that there's more ways than giving spiritual consent. And I can tell you that that's one of them. Okay? So yeah. The karmics who have done that are receiving karma. Ones who have done spell work on people, who have done tarot readings on people, things like that, who have committed spiritual crimes, they are receiving their karma with the 12 Dancing Princesses enchantment. Okay? So when you look into the karmic energy and the karmic comes up as the Hanged Man, you know this is them. That's your clarifier. So if you have your tarot decks out right now, flip those decks out. You're going to see the Hangman or the World, okay, for this particular situation. For the karmics who have done spell work on people without their consent. What they didn't realize, because they don't truly understand the laws, the spiritual laws of the universe, because no one's told them. But this is something you kind of have to philosophize to yourself about. You really have to ponder these types of things to really get down to the bottom of it. There's a whole lot that people have not said that is there. There's a whole lot that someone else telling you is not going to even know. Okay? And one of those things is a spiritual law of consent. And, you know, the saying, it all comes back to you times 3, that kind of is where that saying comes from. Okay? It goes along with that. So if you have given consent by breaking a spiritual crime, okay, for some sort of attack, whatever you did to someone else, to come back to you, this means you gave consent to the universe for anyone to be able to hit you with this energy, and it will stick. It will really come to you quickly because you've already consented, whether you know it or not. Okay, so that is for karmics. They always do stuff without consent, right? So that's what we have here. It's serious, you guys. It's serious, and not a lot of people are going to tell you that because a lot of people don't know that. Not in those terms, not in the context that I put it in. Which is why it's so important, because I have been put down in, you know, my spiritual journey for not taking a teacher, for going through the scripts and the text and all the information and everything myself, and allowing my spirit guides to guide me to the right information, because I feel that in this age of information with internet and YouTube, I don't need someone to tell me how to think about my spiritual journey. I don't need someone to tell me what to believe. I can do that on my own. And so a lot of these teachers that are teaching others don't even know these things. Why? Because they've been told what to think. They've been told how to think. They have been completely told how to go about their spiritual process, and they have not sat and they have not pondered what they have been told. They just repeat it and never fully understand the meaning. This is for those karmics, okay, with the 12 dancing princesses, all right? I can also see with this card, because of the extreme violations of the spiritual laws of these karmics, their spiritual freedom, the ability to do spell work, the ability to divinate, all of those things is coming to an end for them, because they have abused it so severely. Okay? So they will be losing their spiritual gifts. Let's take a look and clarify with the tarot. For some of them, I feel like for these particular karmics, who's been doing the spell work, they're going to feel their energy just become drained. Okay, is what I'm getting as well. I also feel issues with family, their family not trusting them for this pile, for this group of the karmics, right? Okay, let's clarify this energy. We got the 4 coins in reverse. Look at that, losing their spiritual gifts, losing what they have been holding on to, losing their shield. So any of these karmics who have done protection spells to protect themselves while they were doing dark magic and spell works on other people, they're losing their protection. They're losing that shield. They are losing their ability to harm others through spell work. You're going to know when they receive their karma because you're going to notice extremely reckless behavior from these groups of karmics here. Extremely reckless behavior and just complete insecurity. You're also going to notice like them looking around, looking very tired, looking very drained. Okay. I also feel they're going to lose friendships. All the karmics, they're going to lose friendships. Going to lose money. Nobody is going to be coming to defend them anymore. Nobody's going to have their back. Like I said, they're losing their shield. Okay? So we got the urban farmer. And guess what? I believe this is a number 12. Okay? Number 12, the hanged man. What did I tell you? The karmics are in hanged man energy. Okay? They are spiritually bound. Okay. I also feel like for a lot of karmics, they are being engulfed in pessimism. They are losing their will. They are losing their energy with this card being here. Okay. With urban farmer. And it's a number 12. That hanged man energy. Okay, so Spirit's like, I got this. They're not doing spell work anymore. They're not going to be able to do it anymore. Yep, blockage. 2 of Swords, hanged man. Okay, do not pass. You are not spiritually passing here. You have lost your shield. And, you know, I also feel that this karmic is being blinded to what's about to happen to them. They might be blinded to the fact that this is actually happening spiritually. And I feel like they're going to be hit off guard. So we have Midnight here. And I feel like Midnight is here because they are going to hit their darkest moment. That is what Midnight is signifying here. And again, I do feel like it has to do something here with a child. I feel it's a child speaking out against them. Okay, or their child possibly. Let's get a card here. Yes, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be a child who's going to speak out against a lot of these karmics. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of them, it's their own child. Speaking about their childhood, what they went through. I feel like for a lot of them, they're going to be speaking about like how selfish their mother was towards them. So let's clarify the 5th house here. It is a number 11. Okay, and number 11 is really a doorway. It's an awakening. Spirit wanting to bring this awakening in for the karmic so they can have forgiveness too. So that they can move into the light, so they can also begin to heal and begin to make amends for all the damage that they've caused around them. Because Spirit wants us to make peace. Spirit wants us to heal, okay? But it's up to the karmic. We have free will. So Spirit's giving them a choice to do the right thing for once in their life. We have the 9 of Cups. To do the right thing for once in their life. And look, we have number 11 with the 5th house. We have 9 of Cups plus the 2 of Cups right here. That's another 11. We have 11, 11. Wake up time. Wake up call. Okay, wake up call for the karmics. No more sleeping. No more harming others. No more trying to come in between the twin flames. Okay, with the 9 of Cups. And we have 2 9s. With 2 9s, this is the moon. Okay, this is for some of the karmics, they will start struggling mentally with the moon. Also, with the moon, they will not be able to see clarity. They will not be able clearly. They will not be able to find clarity. They're not able to see clearly. Okay, that's what Spirit keeps telling me. They're not going to know what's coming next, is what Spirit's saying. Okay, so the karma that's coming in for them is going to be like a surprise when they lose their spiritual abilities, when they become bound, blocked from doing any spellcraft. Okay, when they lose their home or whatever it is, this is going to come to a surprise, as a surprise to the karmic. It will catch them off guard. All right, so let's take a look at Candelabra. Justice in reverse. Look at that. Another 11. We have 3 11s. Okay, so that is the number 33, a master number. You guys coming out here. All right, so it's like that energy of mastery, you know, wanting this karmic to level up. Okay, things have not been fair. Things have not been fair for a very long time. That's what Spirit is telling me, especially over the last 2 years with all these 2s. Things have not been fair for the divine energies. Things have not been fair for the collective. With justice in reverse. And so karma is coming in to try to balance things out because there's such an imbalance. There has been such an imbalance between dark and light. And I do feel that the dark was winning. The scales tip. And Spirit's saying, yes, you're right, it did. It has not been fair. It has not been fair. For a lot of you, these karmics have been on top. They've been winning. While the destruction they've been causing has destroyed the divine energies in some way. But like I said, Spirit, the universe has come in and has supported the divine energies even through their worst times so that it didn't actually feel that bad. The divine energies went through something, but they were supported by the universe, and they deeply felt that. And I feel that whatever the divine energies went through actually deepened their connection with the universe. So it was a gift in a way. But the universe is tired of the imbalance, tired of seeing these scales so tipped, tired of these karmics, okay, not having karma, basically. And Spirit's telling me that's going to change. 4 coins in reverse. They're no longer shielded. They do not have their spiritual protection because they've given their consent in a messed up way. Okay? And look, more too. Spirit's like, I'm sorry. For the past 2 to 3 years, it has not been fair. It has not been fair. That's what Spirit's saying here. But it's going to change. These karmics have no remorse. I won't cry for you. They have absolutely no remorse for those that they have harmed. For things and energies and businesses and people and relationships, whatever it is that they have destroyed, they have absolutely no remorse. And the universe wants to see just a little bit of that remorse. I'm seeing 2, 2, 2, 2. Reminds me of 2022. I think you'll be seeing a lot of this take place by the end of 2022. And, you know, it's an effort on the part of the universe to try to bring some balance back spiritually to this plane. For the karmics that have tried to come in between twin flames, soulmates, relationships, they are going to be experiencing a breakup, a divorce, a separation with I won't cry for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify that. Yep. Five of Cups in reverse. They had no remorse for the relationships that they destroyed. They had no remorse for the people that they came in between, the soulmates that had destiny together, that made their fate and their destiny so much harder, so much more rockier. And it didn't have to be. And there's no remorse for this. And so these karmics are going to be receiving karma through a separation, a breakup, or a divorce. It's clarified by justice. Okay, I feel like for a lot of them it is a divorce. It is legal, but it doesn't have to be. All right, so let me just run through some signs that I have here. We have Scorpio, Virgo, and again, this is the way that I read it, but every reader has their own system. There's 100 different systems out there and ways to communicate different languages with your cards, if that makes any sense, spiritual type languages. So this is the way that I read them, but everyone has different intuition and everyone has different gifts that they work with differently. So this is just the way that I read them, but other people might read it differently. Okay, so we have Nine of Coins, which to me is Virgo. We have Two of Cups, okay, which is Cancer. We have the Four of Coins, Taurus. We have Two of Swords, Gemini. We have the Queen of Earth, more Taurus, okay. We got the Nine of Cups, Pisces. We got Libra here with Justice. We have more Scorpio, okay? And then more Scorpio. So, wow, a lot of Scorpios here getting that karma. Okay, and it's only for the karmic Scorpios. All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here about the karma. Sorry about that, about the karma that is coming in for these karmics collectively. I think that we have several groups here, as you can see. So this is several different groups of karmics that karma is really coming for right now, that is coming in. All right, so you can be aware of that. Let's go ahead and take a look and try to clarify some of these bottom cards. So let's take a look at Mindful. Yeah, we got Thief. Okay, so this Thief card is talking about the lives that these karmics have destroyed, the relationships that they have destroyed, other people's finances, other people's businesses, other people's reputations based on falsities. Yeah, these karmics have done all of those things here, and now it is their inner peace, their inner peace, their mentality that is being robbed from them because they are getting ready to be hit with chaos. That's all I could say. Chaos, emotional drama. It's like they're just going to be sucked into it. All right, let's take a look at Six of Cups in reverse. For some of the karmics, their children has stopped speaking to them. All right, we have Thought. And we have Widower. Okay, so for some of the karmics, I feel like there may have been something done to like their children's father. Like they have done something to their children's father. And I feel like the children, I feel like this is for older children for this message. So take what resonates, because I'm seeing older children. Okay, they're finding out what the karmic has done to their father. Okay, and just take what resonates. and they're thinking about it, and they're not okay with it, and they're speaking out about it, okay? And they have quit speaking to their mother. All right, let's take a look at broke here. $36. Okay, we have loss. Yeah, they're going through a huge financial loss, okay? These karmics are broke as a joke. I'm telling you, they are so broke. And this is karma. It's karma for all the finances they actually destroyed. And look, they're losing their houses. A lot of them have already lost their house, or they are going to be losing their home. Okay, let's take a look at arts. We got anger. Look at that. So their anger is preventing them from being creative or from following their creative passion. Okay, it's like, yeah, that anger that they have is just disrupting their creative flow. So they're creatively blocked. And again, I feel like there's creative gifts that's going to be taken away from these karmics too. Okay. So that's a message that I have for you over the karmics karma. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.